Oh no, 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 no. We don't like the ability to transform. Don't like that. Oh no, it transformed. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka GeekXX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Solo Leveling. We're now on season 2, episode 10. 10, right? Yes, episode 10, which is called We Need a Hero. So the last episode, Jinwoo finally has his family somewhat back. He got the elixir of life finally mixed and he tried it on his mom, and thank the Lord it worked. And he was able to finally just get to this objective that he's been working towards for so long and sacrificed so much for. So that was a beautiful moment, but we see that despite that, Jinwoo does feel like there is something not quite right, in the sense of it doesn't quite feel the same as it did before. Not that it's not good, but just different, and he's not exactly sure what that means. And then in the meantime, we have we have the next expedition to Jeju Island about to kick off, because the bugs are evolving and they're heading over closer and closer to the mainland of South Korea, and they do not want anything to happen. So Japan has decided to join the party, and they are basically getting everybody ready to do this deployment, and they've asked Jinwoo to join the team, but Jinwoo hasn't exactly decided if he wants to do that yet. And with the arrival of the Japanese as tiers, there we go, they've decided to show up, and they're having a little duel right now to see kind of whose skills are what, and really just to show off to each other. So that's where we ended the last episode. So I'm ready to see some sparks kick off and see whether or not they're going to make my man Jinwoo show out, but I feel like he's going to hold back all the same. But anyway, let's jump into the episode. But just before I do, a reminder that if you'd like to be in the know when I drop episodes, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. 4v4. 4v4. Oh. Okay. That's a handy skill, I think. Not great for the floors, though. Maybe. Ooh. Ooh. With your extra long fingers? That's creepy. Right? Like, excuse me, you have a fight partner. Woo, watch your face. Right, I was about to say, there's gonna be nothing left of this building at this rate, guys. Right? I'd say bring it outside, but let's not. I don't know why his hair turns white, but I think it's cool. Don't underestimate him. Right? He's like, is he gonna cry? Cause, alright. He's like, well, bro, unfortunately, welcome to the danger zone. How do you know? The bugs aren't gonna let you run away. My little A-rank self. It's true, though. Oh, I don't want to make out with you. I'll give him points. This kid can definitely run. Okay. That's cool. We actually haven't seen her do anything except stop a robber in season 1, so nice to see. Ma'am, yeah, don't worry about your fight. I mean, what was he doing rolling up on her? Oh, okay, there's the devil in there. That's why he was running. I feel like y'all need to see what this kid's actually capable of, because you have to fight beside him. That's a girl. What's wrong with you? Don't underestimate my girl. Don't underestimate her. Yeah, take a nap. Will you? I thought we were just doing the physical. I'm really not even part of the crew yet. I guess we can't resist. Yes. Aw, Jinwoo, it would have been cooler if you said no. I think Sis is going to join the battle. I think that my boy Jinwoo's inspired her from afar. I think she should get back in. Quitting because you're scared is not a great way to end. Will he indeed?
大丈夫なのかしら。
私もチャハンターと同じ理由ですよ。
You want to see what Jinu's got?
それでは始め
Woo! That's why you don't smile, Jinu.
これで魔法系だと笑わせるな。
He is, kind of. Ooh, that's interesting.
避けられないほどじゃない。
また笑った。
Jinu, stop! This is not supposed to be fun for you. Pretend that it's hard.
相手の力を試して。
He is. Jinu has learned from his dungeons to figure out what your powers are first.
気が変わった。本気で潰す。
Okay, that's cool.
そうなんだ。
He's fine. He's gonna hit harder.
手首ではなく手を掴まれた。俺をからかってるのか。
Not yet.
あんたもこのまま終わらせたくはないはずだ。
Ooh! Jinu said don't push me! Okay, guys, remember this building can fall apart now.
まあぶつかれば二人ともただじゃ済まない。
Be fine. And after all, this is the moneymaker. You don't ever touch the moneymaker! That's enough, boys. That's enough. Thank you.
ここまでにしましょう。何かあった
Right, it's like the building's not that strong.
つい熱くなってしまった。
Did you?
5人の影に兵士を溶け込ませることもできた。
Oh, Jinu, you're terrible.
うちの副ギルドマスターにもお願いします。
もちろん。
It's a good thing they did, though, because if we saw what happened what his dad did in that place in the States, Jinu would have leveled that place.
レイド参加者の名簿にはそんな名前ありませんよ。
何？
Nani?
ビョングの名前もないか。だが。
こちらにはすでに15人もの S
Fifteen's a nice number. I don't know if you should say I'm sure this time. Your enemy's not even the same.
勝利してみせる。
But I appreciate the spirit.
ただいま。
お兄ちゃん遅い。
Oh, Mama made food.
4年ぶりに目覚めた今の母さんには俺が必要だ。だから俺は
Ah,
ジェジュ島には行かない。
it is a pretty big risk. I know he's gonna end up having to go anyway, but
この上なく強い我が子が必要だ。
maybe you should stop breeding. I think that's a better idea. Oh no, 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 no. We don't like the ability to transform. Don't like that. Oh no, it transformed. Oh, this one's looking more human-like. Yep, that's a problem. Yep, that's a problem.
人のような形に背中には大きな羽も有しています。
And now that looks like they've armored up their skin, so good luck. Maybe, guys, everyone stay indoors forever.
危ないからやめて。
Homie, if you don't just join this raid. Oh, she's back. But I guess everyone's gonna have to get involved. This is not gonna be a S rank only kind of thing. People are gonna die. Oh, y'all are on the boat and everything already. Okay. Oh, y'all not ready. Why didn't you scout? Do you have no drones? There's no drones in this world. You can't scout the island first. I don't like it.
でも万が一に備えて配置されたんが俺ら守備班や。
It's an emergency. Turn around. Oh, these guys again. Glad they're up for another raid. So soon. But they're A and B rank, right? Okay, so they're going to be the land defense. Okay.
今回の作戦、実に多くのハンターたちが要請に応じ
I
て
mean, it's pretty scary. Byungsu, right? Good job, baby. Byunggu, I'm sorry.
ヒーラーの俺がいないとユンホさんが病
He
院
probably
に
would.
来たんで
Thank
す。
you. They need your S rank healing skills, bro. There's not a lot of you. All right, bond later. Let's go.
生中継。
はい。まあ事故のないよう10分
I don't think a live broadcast is a good idea. What would have been better is scouting the island.
を見ることができるのは今回が最後になる。
Damn, you have to say it like that?
しなければならない。
Jinu, where's your dad?
我が国は地図から消えてしまうだろ
No pressure.
う。この国はヒーロー。
I need a hero.
陽動隊が作戦を開始したようですね。
So the bugs go for the highest magical power because that's what she's been using to feed her prey. That makes sense. How many did you kill before you Segoy it?
ガラク
A bit more, bro. You should have done like a fire. Thank you. That's what we should have started with. Respectfully, I know Jeju don't deserve the destruction, but we ain't got time.
では皆さん
Ice
そろそろ
forward.
行きましょうか
Ice forward. I don't trust it.
覚悟はいいか。私たちにならできる。
I really don't think you can.
女王の救援要請信号をキャッチできなくなる。
They've evolved. You have no guarantee of that.
ビビってると死ぬわよ
Oh God, what is? Do you have to slap him again to go into berserker mode? Meanwhile, Jin was like, doo doo doo, lovely day, getting my exercise in. Still doing dailies.
あの人たちなら余裕でクリアできる
Eat.
俺なんかがいなくても
Well, you'll find out soon enough. That was a cool shot.
こいつらを見捨てて逃げたんじゃ。
No, I think she's smart enough to make sure she's not easily found.
もしあの大きさの卵から生まれたアリが存在するなら
Yeah, he's here and he's ready to fight and eat you.
ただじゃ無理だけど
清水
Do you have to joke around? Hurry up!
欲しいのがあるの今回はお金じゃなくて
The fact that none of them are taking this seriously is why we're gonna die.
何が欲しい
There goes your healer. Oh my God! What? That was disrespectful AF. How dare you? Alright, okay. That's how it is. Okay, guys, well, that got intense towards the end. We are definitely ramping up towards the end of the season. Can you tell? All right, well, this episode, we started off where we ended the last episode with the S ranks basically playing with each other to see who was the strongest in the group. And we see that it was definitely a mix across the two. And then, of course, Jinwoo interfered when, you know, Chahayan almost got taken down by their berserker. And I love, you know, he's got the whole Jekyll and Hyde thing going on, right? And he's all timid, you know, until he finally loses it and then he goes crazy. But anyway, once that happened, we see that the leader of the Japanese team said, okay, this kid's supposed to be a mage, let me get in there, because he's like, the fact that he got in there and blocked a physical threat like that, then there's more to him than they're saying. And so he got in the ring. And we see that he, you know, Jinwoo was not really there to like show too much of his like his strength or anything like that, but it was enough, right? Everyone was saying that the S rank was going pretty hard and Jinwoo was pretty much untouched. And who was it? Was it Chahayan? I think it was Chahayan who said that she noticed it wasn't just that he was dodging, but he was actually seeing the kind of power, like he was testing out the other S rank to see what his powers were like. And as I mentioned in the episode, Jinwoo learned that from his dungeon time, right? He's learned through all the different dungeons he's had to do and all the different bosses that it's not smart to just go in headlong with what you can do. It's better to find out what your opponent is capable of so you can formulate a plan to counterattack. And that's exactly what happened here. But anyways, we see that he did underestimate him a little bit. Like the smirking was not necessary, Jinwoo. I've said this, Jinwoo's getting a little cocky sometimes. But anyways, we see that the S rank actually did get real serious about it and he managed to give Jinwoo a little scratch, nothing major. And then of course, that's when Jinwoo got mad because, you know, he hasn't been touched in a fight in a minute. And yeah, we see that they were about to actually get serious and thankfully they were like, yo, this building cannot put up with that. What do you mean? It was stop it. Y'all sitting there whipping it out and you're gonna take out this whole city block. How about not? So anyway, the point is they all know. I think everyone already knows that Jinwoo is special, but they know now unequivocally that he can hold his own against most S ranks, I think we can safely say. And right after that, we see that the Japanese dude started calling his people and was like, okay, what's going on with this kid? I need to know more about him. And they're like, he's not even on our list, bro. We have no idea. So we'll see. If they survive this raid, I think that Japan's going to be interested in Jinwoo as well. But anyways, we see that in the end, Jinwoo decided not to go. I was wrong. I thought maybe the temptation of being around all the strong fighters might be a big enough pull, but I understand it. You know, he's just thinking, look, I've worked so hard to have this thing, which is my family, back together in the same place, and for me to go off on a raid that's extremely dangerous again, like, can I just be with my parent? Like, can I just be with my mom? Can I just be with my sister? Can I just, you know, be around them? And he's right. Like, his mom has been in a coma for years. Like, even though she's effectively fully recovered, she's missed several years of her life, and there's gonna be an adjustment period. And so, yeah, like, he's just saying, like, I think I should be here in case my mom needs me. Plus, his mom really is not used to his hunter life like this, right? When she, I think we can assume that when she fell into her coma, Jinwoo was still going on the odd raid every few months and coming back in a body bag, right? Like she's not used to what Jinu's been doing these days where he's gone like every other day and gone sometimes for days at a time and stuff like that. So yeah, I agree with him that he kind of needs some time to stabilize his home life, but I also think he just doesn't want to. I think Jinu is afraid he's kind of gotten addicted to leveling, which he has, and he's just trying to be like, maybe I should be here, right? I should want to be with my family. I should want to be with, my mom, and like that's what I should be doing, even though he clearly wanted to go on the raid. And I think he's trying to balance out, like, do I want to go because I really should be doing this to help people, or do I want to go because I just want to see how much stronger I can get? And is that selfish of me when I have this, again, my family and all these things I should want? And as I mentioned last episode, Jinu was having a bit of an identity, not really crisis, more of a reevaluation, because everything he had done up to this point was to get his mom back. She is back, and now it's like, what do I do with myself, right? So I think he's just trying to find the right balance between the new curiosity and fascination, and as I said, maybe even slight addiction to leveling up that he has now, but also with making sure that he's focusing on what matters, which is his family. And someone in my comments very rightly said that Jinu's always been much more personally driven in the whole raiding thing. It's never like he became a hunter for the greater good. He became a hunter to support his family. So this is a bit of a shift if he decides to do this now, to use his abilities to save everybody, because that was never his intention. It was always very much for his own personal reasons. But now comes that question, that expression, with great power comes great responsibility. He's got great power now, and now he's got to ask himself the question, do I feel like it's my responsibility to do something with this power, or do I want to keep it all for myself, right? So anyway, I have a feeling that even if it isn't a matter of him changing his mind because of altruistic reasons, as I said in the last episode, these guys no one can ignore this fight anymore. The fight's coming to them, right? We now saw the Ant Queen in this episode. All she cares about is making babies that are strong enough to overtake the humans. She wants to get off the island because she's like, I want to get more powerful. We need to evolve more. And it's looking like them feeding on the humans is helping them to evolve. So that's why they keep hunting these magically powerful people, so they can ingest them and use them to basically restructure their DNA, which is crazy. So yeah, we can't afford to let the S ranks get eaten. And I don't think anyone even thought that that was what was happening. And that's why I said I wish there was a way they could have scouted to any degree what was going on in there so they could get an idea, because unfortunately they've just provided the most powerful buffet ever to that island. So anyway, as we saw there, the S ranks are there, and my girl came back from season 1. I can't remember her name, the B ranked healer who had to take a break after what happened in the secret room. She went back to be the support team on land, and I'm glad she did, because like I said, she kind of quit at a bad time in the sense of, that whole metaphor of getting back on the horse when you fall off. So this is kind of her getting back on the horse. I mean, she did try to go to a few raids after, to be fair, but she was still too traumatized. So she's had some time. Maybe now's the time for her to get back in, because she was still a very skilled healer, and we're going to need healers badly, it looks like, very soon. So yeah, good to see her back. And yeah, outside of that, we see that it's kicking off, and it looks like, we don't know for certain, but it looks like they met up with the new giant egg that just hatched, whatever was in there, the new Ant-Man, who looks pretty dangerous, to be fair. And he just took out their healer, one of them, not all, but she took out one of the healers. So they're already in big trouble, and it's letting them know that it's on like Donkey Kong, right? So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Jinu, like I said, I think he's going to be forced to join the fight real quick when he realizes that the island is about to definitely get out of control quickly. I can feel it. So yeah, another good episode. I enjoyed it a lot. It ended on a great note. Can't wait for the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I will see you in the next one.